yield myself such time as I may consume.
Gentleman's recognized.
Mr. Speaker, I stand in opposition to 3823, the Disaster Tax Relief and Airport and Airway Tax Extension Act, for one simple reason. This is an anemic response to these disasters, whether they occur on the mainland of the United States or with American possessions. This should have been done on Friday afternoon with the two parties working together. Instead, once again, this was put together by one party with minimal input from our side. These are all members of the American family that have been impacted by what's happened with this terrible weather. The chance here for us to work together to make this an expanded package where we could be talking about a host of opportunities for these folks that have been put in such a precarious situation is now being missed. There are 90 members of this Congress who actually voted against direct aid in the past for relief for members of the American family, where we should have taken the position here clearly, let's try to figure out what we can do for a robust tax package, what we can do for immediate aid, highlight the role that FEMA plays, and I certainly have expressed to Mr. Corbello time and again, I'm there, on board. I just think this needs to be more. And I think that's the position that we're offering today. Furthermore, a partisan position had to be taken in terms of many priorities that we should have been consulted on, and even those could have been turned into bipartisan moments. I support the disaster relief that's in this bill, but it's clear that the package is woefully inadequate. I'd hope that we could work together on these provisions. This disaster relief package included in this bill does not provide the comprehensive package of incentives and relief that will drive investment and speed up recovery in the American communities that include Texas, Florida, the U.S. Virgin Islands, and Puerto Rico. And without the fix that we want on this side, the effect of lost revenue is going to mean that money is lost that otherwise would be needed for normal operations and the response effort. It is going to take years to adequately respond to what has happened and the devastation that these folks are up against. And we need to be sitting here, both parties working together to say, they're all members of the American family, let's get it done. I consider this a missed opportunity, and I hope that we can do more in the next few days to get back on track to help them bounce back from these, indeed, tragedies. We should be sitting down here in the next 48 hours and putting together a massive package of relief for these states and for these possessions, and making sure that they have what is necessary rather than doing a piecemeal fix on what is sure to be a very tormented time for members of these communities and these states and these possessions. So with that, I reserve the balance of my time.
Gentleman reserves the chair.